All right, everyone. Hello, how is everyone doing? And welcome to the very third day. I was going to say very first, but then I realized it's the third day already of the How to Be a Dogman YouTuber workshop. So let me go ahead and see everyone, how everyone is doing. Hello, FNAF Roleplays, Luke, Dogman, and Zeno, The Loud House, Sloandale. Hello, Andy, Wally, Sloandale. Did I read your name already? I did. Coastal Breeze, Zana. Tell me if I missed your name, guys. I don't want to be missing anyone's names at all. Hello, Isaac. Excited on YouTube. Yup, I remember you, Mr. TJ. Splat and Wolf. KD. Love for Pepe. Toro ASMR. All right, guys. Luke. So how is everyone doing? First of all, I just want to say thanks so much to everyone who joined in the last 2 days. We had a blast. We talked about coming up with ideas. We discussed how to film your videos, how to edit your videos. We discussed all of those different things. And today we only have optimization left. So we're going to learn how to export our videos and how to post them to YouTube, but the right way. So let's go ahead and talk about day 3. But before we do that, I want to hear how you guys are doing. I know you guys are on summer break, at least most of y'all. I know that we have school starting soon. I mean, I know that everyone has a different schedule in terms of school. So I have school starting pretty soon. So I have to get ready. What's up, Joe? Welcome to the stream. All right. Looks like most of you guys are doing well. All right. Okay, good to hear. So let's go ahead and start more or less with the presentation. So here is how things are going to go, you guys. I have my slides right here. And basically, I'm going to be talking and basically presenting what I want to teach you guys about being a YouTuber. And then I know you guys are going to have questions. So there is going to be a Q&A at the end. But I also mixed in some parts where I can just talk to you guys in between the slides, so that we have a chance to do that as well. So let's go ahead and just start without further ado. So let me go ahead to my slides. And the first slide says, last class we learned how to film and edit our Dogman videos the right way. Today we're going to learn how to post to YouTube and make a great title, thumbnail, and description. Of course, I also have a special surprise to celebrate the final day of this workshop, so make sure to stay until the very end. Welcome to the stream, Leon Lab. I hope you're doing well. And yeah, let's go ahead and start. So, first thing I want to do is ask you guys, have you ever published your own YouTube video? And if you have, how do you feel when you post it? Do you feel happy, proud, nervous, worried, excited, motivated? Do you feel angry for some reason? I mean, I just want to ask you guys how you feel whenever you're posting YouTube videos. I'm doing well, Leon Lab. Thanks a lot. And yeah, it is the final day, but I have more similar stuff to this coming soon, KD. So yeah, Luke says that he feels cool. Okay. Dogman feels proud. Not bad. The Loud House feels happy. Joe hasn't posted yet. Okay. Zana has filmed many, but she hasn't posted already. Okay. Luke said it feels amazing. Okay. Leon, it's completely fine that you missed the past couple streams. The replays are up on YouTube. Sloandale says that he did feel proud of himself. Okay. All right, you guys. So it looks like most of you guys feel happy. Toro ASMR said that he feels happy. Okay. Planet Rabbit feels embarrassed. Well, at least you admit it. Okay, so at least I know how you guys feel, but I want to help you guys feel as awesome as possible when you are making these videos. So the next slide talks about exporting our videos. So I just want to go ahead and say that the process to posting a YouTube video seems pretty simple, but there are some steps that you have to do if you want your video to be as successful as possible. Videos in a free app named CapCut. I went over the basics and I just got to show you guys how to export the video onto your phone, how to get the final product, in other words. So what you want to do is here you have CapCut on your phone, And first of all, you want to make sure that up here it says 1080p. If it's not, you can click on it and change it easily. But this basically makes sure that your video is high quality and that it's in HD quality. Then you want to press export, and it should be exporting pretty quickly. And this is what it's going to look like. So once you finish exporting, once CapCut finishes doing all the work for you, then your video is ready to post. So posting is actually not that complicated. What you have to do is download YouTube, which you probably have if you're watching this, and you're also going to need an app named YouTube Studio. So right now, tell me in the chat if you have YouTube Studio or not, or if you've at least heard of it. So what you want to do after that, I'll talk about YouTube Studio later. You want to open YouTube and press the plus button. And then we're going to need the YouTube Studio app for some advanced features. So basically within the YouTube app on mobile and iPad and all that kind of stuff, you can do the basics. You can post your video, you can write the title, the description, add a thumbnail, but you can't do the more advanced features that are really going to help your video maybe not go viral, but that are going to help your video do much, much better. So this is why you need YouTube Studio. If you don't know, YouTube Studio is basically an app that YouTube created just for YouTubers. So it lets you do so many different things to your video. It lets you see your comments, your stats, everything that you want to see. It's in that app, and YouTube created it just for YouTubers to help them succeed as much as they can. So the next slide says optimization. So I know it seems like a big word, but let me just see what you guys said. First of all, in terms of the YouTube Studio, Toro has it. Okay, welcome to the stream, the Elt Nation. Okay, looks like most of you guys have Studio. All right. Okay, so you guys can also download it for free. So, but you can do it later. You don't have to do it right now. So optimization is what? Optimization is basically the process of improving your video's success by making your title, thumbnail, and description as good as possible. But what does good mean? Well, basically, it means filling your title, thumbnail, and description with things that will attract viewers to your video. And why does it matter? Well, optimized videos are much more likely to appear in search results and recommendations. So whenever you get a video, it means that the videos are optimized well, by the way. And this gets you a lot more views and subscribers. So the key elements of optimization, I know it's a big word, but the key elements of optimization are 5 things. It's your title, description, your tags, thumbnail, and end screen. So I'm willing to bet that you guys know what title, description, and thumbnails are, but you probably don't know what tags and end screens are, or maybe you know what they are, but you don't know too much about them. So let's start off with titles. I know that titles are pretty interesting for you guys, and they really make up most of the optimization part of making a video. So the point of a title is to create curiosity. The first step is to make sure that you use relevant keywords like Dogman, Dogman books, Dogman series, etc. You also want to think about what people are searching for and what people are watching. People probably aren't searching for Dogman super fun adventures read aloud that's really cool and easy to watch. You're probably just looking up Dogman, Dogman read aloud, Dogman books, Dogman series, etc. Number 2, I want you to keep it short and sweet. Try to go for titles that are concise but also informative. So don't go for anything too long that's not even going to fit on the preview that YouTube gives you on your recommended. Try to keep it short and sweet, but also give them some information about your video. The next step is to be specific. I want you to use specific numbers and topics to make the title clear and engaging. And number 4, use power words. Words like ultimate, best, top, and guide can really make your titles more appealing, and if you put them in like all caps, it's probably going to make your video stand out. So don't make the entire title all caps, just highlight specific words, which is kind of what I do with my videos as well. So let's see what you guys are saying about this. I want to engage with you guys a little bit more, so let's see what you guys are saying. Am I frozen a bit, guys? Let's see. Maybe it's my app or something. At least it's a good frame. This should be working now, guys. Is everything all right? Hopefully it is. Okay, so you guys can hear me, right? I suppose you guys can hear me. The quality of my video is weird. Is it fine for you guys? Or is it like super bad quality? The thing is, I'm using the StreamYard website, and usually they do have bad quality, but I wasn't going to risk with the Streamlabs app because that thing messes me up in terms of presenting. So is it okay? I hope it's fine. It looks really blurry on my end, but okay. It's not bad, not bad. So let me go back to the presenting. Good thing I checked the chat. Thanks a lot, guys, for letting me know. All right, it should be good. Let's see what everyone's saying real quick. All right, thanks for your patience, guys. So I know that a bunch of you guys liked what this slide says. I think Sloandale says make sure not to clickbait. Of course. So I want to give you guys some examples of a good title. I think I do a pretty good job with my videos, so you can always check and get inspiration. But some other examples are why PD is the best villain in Dogman. So this uses power words. It tells people exactly what the title's about and what the video's about, but it tells them in an engaging way. The next thing is top 5 funniest moments in Dogman books. Top 10 Dogman villains ranked. Top 3 lessons learned from Dogman. How to draw Dogman step by step. And then I did 2 for Dogman 13, which you could do. You could do the ultimate guides to Dogman 13 and all you need to know about Dogman 13. So I'm probably going to take one or both of these with a future video about Dogman 13. It is coming soon, trust me. And yeah, I just want to say that these are some pretty good title examples, and I want to show you guys that like you can tell people what's in your video without making the title too long or boring or whatever. So let's make some titles together, guys. I want you guys to suggest some cool titles that use the tips that I gave you guys, or if you want extra inspiration, you can fill in the blank. So I have the ultimate guide to blank and top 5 best or worst blank. So let's see what you guys are saying. And yeah, let's hear some titles that you guys have. Yeah, Luke says that the top titles work really well. Yeah, obviously, it's not easy to come up with a great title, but Sloandale says top 5 best Dogman books. The Ultimate Guide to the DORIAN'S World Channel. Okay, that would be an interesting video to watch. Top 5 forgotten Dogman characters. That's a good one, Luke. Yeah, Sloandale, that's a pretty good one. All right, so looks like a bunch of you guys are coming up with some pretty good ideas. How to draw the Scarlet Shedder. Yeah, maybe you want to add step by step as well for it to be even better. Will flat PD return? Yeah, Leon Lab, that's good. And if you want to make it even better, you can add it so that it attracts the viewers even more by saying will flat PD return in Dogman 13? Because obviously people are searching for Dogman 13 and it's trending. But that's a good title, Leon. Top 10 best Super Buddies moments. Dogman 13 predictions. Top 5 reasons why everyone should subscribe to me. Thanks a lot, M&T. The ultimate guide on how to be a Dogman YouTuber. That's pretty good, Carson. Good job. And yeah, you guys, so obviously, as you notice, these are really good ideas. Some of them are timeless, but if you want to make them even more interesting, try to find a way to relate to the latest book or whatever. So if Dogman 13 and the Dogman movie are trending, you could do top 10 emotional Dogman moments in Dogman 13. If you have, when the book releases and there's emotional moments, maybe there's not going to be 10, but you could do top 5 emotional moments in Dogman 13. You could do, let me see what else. Yeah, Loud House fan, if you want to make it even better, you could do top 5 best little PD moments in Dogman 13 when it comes out. Or you could do top 5 best moments of the Dogman movie. Or you could make predictions for what the best moments could be. So as you can see, there are so many different ways to do it, and yeah, there's so many different ways to do it. So I want you to focus and kind of think outside the box and try to see like how you could connect it to trending topics. So next up is the description. So the description of your video has one job and one job only: to explain what your video is about. And it's more important for explaining what your video is about to YouTube than to your fans. So if you didn't know, YouTube has this thing called the algorithm. So basically, the algorithm is this YouTube robot that it kind of uses to figure out what your video is about so that it can send your video. So that's basically optimization as a whole. So the point of your description is to give YouTube the gist on what your video is about, especially by using keywords and certain phrases that relate to your video so that YouTube can really understand what your video is about. So I wanted to show you what my most popular video on the channel, at least in terms of full-length videos, top 20 Dogman facts, had as a description. So I think it should have around 300K views now. I think it's like 280 maybe. And this was my description. It was actually pretty short, pretty simple. And they said, in this video, I'm diving deep into the top 20 Dogman facts that I bet you didn't know. Join me as we enter the world of Dogman books and discuss characters such as Petey, or I said Dogman, Little Petey, Petey, Grandpa Piggy, Sarah Hadoff, and much more. Subscribe for videos about Dogman, Dogman Swell, the Dogman movie, and Cat Kid Comic Club influencers. So as you can see, I clearly told YouTube what the video is about, but I also included keywords that taught YouTube what the general topic of my video is. And when YouTube reads my description and it's like, oh, there's Dogman here. Oh, there's Dogman 12, Dogman movie, Cat Kid Comic Club influencers. So then all of the videos that are around all of these topics, my video is going to be stuck in between them. So anything about Dogman 12, this video has a higher chance of being fit in there. So if I made another video now, usually I have like a description in the end that says subscribe for videos about Dogman, Dogman 13, etc. So then my video is always kind of related to the videos about Dogman 13. However, YouTube does have a rule called tag stuffing, which we need to be care. What am I saying? I was just thinking about this and I was reading it side by side. My bad, guys. I was gonna say YouTube has a rule called tag stuffing, and we need to be really careful about this. So if you don't know, tag stuffing is against YouTube's rules, and it's where you put every single keyword that can possibly be found in your description, like word by word. So if you just put at the bottom of your description, if you write Dogman, comma, Dogman 13, comma, Dogman books, comma, PD, comma, Dogman, YouTube knows that you're literally just doing it to promote your video and to make your video do as good as possible. And that's not fair because that's not the purpose of a description. The purpose of a description is to inform YouTube what your video is about, but you don't do it by just stuffing as many keywords that you can in your description. That's not how to do it. So if you do want to mention your keywords that your video is about, put it into some way that makes sense and actually write what your video is about. Hopefully that makes sense. So speaking of tags, if you scroll down in YouTube Studio or if you go to the website when you're posting, there's going to be a section called tags. And so many people are always confused about what that is. And basically, tags are keywords or phrases added to your videos. So there's going to be a spot where you can write tags. And this, again, helps YouTube understand your content. So, for example, if my video is about Dogman 13, I think I made an example of this. Yeah. So this is pretty much every single keyword that someone can search to find your video. So if my video is about how to draw Dogman step by step, my tags could be how to draw Dogman, Dogman drawing tutorial, Dogman art, drawing Dogman, step by step drawing, Dogman characters, Dogman fan art, and then I added two general ones, Dogman and Dogman 13. Or if I'm making a video named top 5 Dogman characters, you could do top 5 Dogman characters, Dogman characters, Dogman villains, Dogman books, Dogman ranking, Dogman, Little Petey, Petey, Dogman, Dogman 13. So as you can see, this is pretty much a good example of tags for your video. So let's see what everyone's saying. I am a soccer fan, Toro. So yeah, I know that Jack says I don't do it anymore because I'm lazy. I understand that, but usually it does help you a lot. So I see that Jack says I did it for my Dogman 13 video and it worked wonderfully. Yeah, tags are truly worth the effort if you want your videos to succeed. When I was a small channel, I put so much effort into my tags, and tags work even better when you're like below 1,000 or 5,000 subscribers, because then YouTube doesn't have that much information about you and who watches your videos. So that's when tags and your description and optimization are as important as possible. So yeah, don't put tags in your description like how I said, guys, because you can get banned. Like, don't just write this list of tags in your description. So let's practice some tags together. I want you guys to suggest some tags for the video title, 10 facts about Dogman that you didn't know. So once again, guys, your tags can be about the video specifically, but they can also be about your Dogman, but you could also do Dogman facts. So let's see some tags for this video that you guys can come up with. Let's see it. Jack, that's a great idea to do full videos instead of just sneak peeks. Okay, so someone said Dogman facts. Okay, Dogman 13, do good. Yeah, and I just want to remind you guys, these aren't hashtags. They're just like tags. Like they're keywords. Yeah, like Jack said. Dogman facts, Dogman books, PD, little PD facts, books, top 10, PD the cat. Yeah, Jack, you aced it right there. So you guys are doing well, but follow Jack's example and what Zana is saying. 10 facts, Dogman books, Dogman books. Yes. Yes, Luke, great job, Luke. Okay, great job, guys. I think you guys aced it. Awesome job. So let's go on to the next slide and talk about something that I know so many of you guys are super interested to see. So that is thumbnails. So if you don't know, thumbnails are the little pictures that appear under your video, or above your video, I should say, and they basically represent your video. And in my opinion, along with titles, they're the number one thing that gets your viewers to click. So, some examples of how important thumbnails can be. My most viewed Dogman video, Top 20 Dogman Facts, has this as its thumbnail. And as you can see, I mean, this is a pretty good thumbnail. It gives a sneak peek of what's going on in the video. You do get the gist of what the video is about. You can see that they're Dogman Facts, but they also cause intrigue and they kind of make you interested as to what that is for fact number 14. So my point is, your title and thumbnail should convey what your video is about, but they should also try to interest your viewer and kind of hook them in to make them want to watch. Another example, I have this. This is pretty straightforward because I think this topic as a whole already gets them interested. It's my Dogman 12 predictions video, and I show Dogman and it says starts talking. So it explains my theory, or it just presents my theory that Dogman could start talking in book 12. Obviously, that didn't happen, but it can always occur in book 13. Next up, I have my Dogman the Scarlet Shedder trailer breakdown. So this is when the trailer released. By the way, tell me in the chat if you watch these videos. And yeah, as you can see, I just circled some of the most important parts of the trailer, and I just added them in the background, which kind of makes you guys interested, especially if you haven't seen the trailer. Next up, I've got my Guess the Dogman book by the chapter quiz. This is again pretty straightforward, but it also interests you guys, and it's pretty cool. So I just wanted to say that, by the way, guys, if you want to be like a successful YouTuber, you don't have to make 10-minute videos. My most popular video is 6 minutes long. Actually, my most popular videos are shorts, which are all below a minute, but I'm talking about full-length videos. So my most popular video is 6 minutes long, 6.5. Then I have a 5.5 minute video, a 5 minute video, and a almost 6 minutes video. So as you can see, they don't have to be too long. Later, if you want to worry about ads and once you get monetized, if you want your video to have ads during the video and make more money, then usually your videos should be 8 minutes plus. For me, I don't like to do this. As you can see, I do have ads usually at the start and end of my video, but that's normal. But I don't like purposely making videos that are longer than 8 minutes to have ads and make more money, because then I don't really feel the need for it. It just annoys you guys. I know that I don't like ads, so I'm not going to be a hypocrite and put it all the time and make long videos on purpose to put ads. So obviously you don't have to make 8+ minute long videos. My point is, if you want to be successful, you can make short videos like this. But going back to the topic of thumbnails, I just wanted to show you guys that these can be simple thumbnails. Like, this is simple. I'll show you how to make this right now. This is also pretty simple, but it is a little bit more complicated looking, but you can recreate it easily. This is also simple. I put a picture of Dogman, I put text that says trailer, and then I put 4 screenshots from the trailer as well. And then this is probably the most simple one. It says, which Dogman book is this? And shows a chapter. So let's go ahead and make a thumbnail together. So I want to present a website which is known as canva.com. So I know that some of you guys know it, some of you guys do not. Canva.com. If you want, you can follow along, but what I suggest is just watching and learning from me, and then you can go back to the replay when the stream's done. I'm going to leave it up, and then you can follow along. So it does have an app as well. I think I should be sharing my screen right now. Yeah, so Canva does have an app as well, but I'm using the website right now to show you guys. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So yeah, Canva.com is pretty good. I am using the Pro plan. Before I used to go ahead and use Photoshop, but for me Photoshop was kind of complicating it. I can make it good in Photoshop. Like, I think I made the Dogman predictions one in Photoshop because you can do some pretty cool effects in there. But I think if you want to go for simplicity and if you want to make a thumbnail that's effective quickly, Canva is everything that you need. So when you go to Canva, you can go here, search your content in Canvas, and what you're going to type is YouTube. So let me see if my screen is being shared right now. It is, right? So you go to YouTube. I'm struggling to type with one hand. Okay, and if you scroll down, or you want to write YouTube thumbnail because it's not showing up. So YouTube thumbnail is what you want to click on. So as you can see here, there are so many different thumbnail templates that you can use for free. Most of these are not pro. Yeah, none of them are pro. I mean, this one is. Some of them are, but a bunch of them are free. So for example, this one, aside from the weird expression that the guy's doing, this is a pretty good thumbnail. Like, you could do Dogman secrets you should know. Like, you don't even have to change much to do that. But let's see what we could do. I want to see something that I can copy, and then I can show you guys how to do it. So I like this one. The guy saying how to manage money. Is there anything else we could do? Now let's go ahead and do this one. Okay, it's pro. It requires pro. So we're going to go ahead and do price free. And then you can see there's all of these free ones. By the way, I'm not sponsored. So let's see what looks good out of the free ones. Honestly, I like this one. The first thing I'm going to do is delete the guy because I don't know. I just don't like the expression that he's doing. But let's go ahead and see how to do it. Wait, one sec, guys. How do I go back here? I got logged out for a second. My bad, guys. Are you gonna let me, Canva, please? 1 second. Now, where's my template? Oh, there he is. Okay. Alright, guys. I'm back. Don't worry about it. I do look like I'm in a Zoom call. This brings me back to the PTSD of online school. So which is the tab I want to share? I think it's this one. Yeah. Alright, so I have this guy right here. First thing I'm going to do is delete him. I don't know why. He's just making me mad. So let's go ahead and talk about what video we could do. So how about let's do another Dogman facts. So right here, what you want to do is click on secrets and just write facts. Facts you should know. I think that's pretty good. I might even use this for a future video, but I think that's pretty good. And let's go ahead and write the Dogman logo. Now we do need to watch out for copyright, but I think this is fair use. There's like a policy called fair use, where as long as you're doing it for educational purposes and as long as you're not making money off of it, you should be good. So let me find the Dogman logo on Google, and then we're going to copy and paste it. So I have it right here. Maybe you don't want to use the movie logo because usually movies are a lot more strict with copyright, but we'll see. So yeah, look, right here I copied and pasted it in, and then you can use this to make it bigger and smaller. You can use this to rotate it as you want. But let's go ahead and make it like this. I like it straight. And then I'm going to move all of this here. How do I select all of these? Just click. And there we go. I saw that my facts were kind of moved up. Alright, so as we can see, this looks pretty good. Then what I want to do next is click white, or that's what I'm going to do. So as you can see, this looks pretty good, but I don't really like the orange color right now. Okay, skip Tor. I don't need your Tor. Oh, they added an effect. So if you want to play around, you can have a bunch of different effects. You can make it neon, echoing, glitchy, just like the TikTok logo. And yeah, you can do a bunch of different stuff. But for me, I'm going to go ahead and press splice. Or let's go ahead and do outline. You know what I mean? Outlines are always good. And then I'm going to click. I'm going to make it black outline. And I could do white if I want. Yeah, white looks good. But I'm going to do yellow so that it kind of pops out even more. So yeah. And then for the U, I'm going to make U yellow as well. So I'm going to make it an outline. The outline is going to be black. And here's where you can change the color. The color is going to be yellow. And the should know is okay. So as you can see, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. And let's go ahead and go to Dogman on Google. So let's go ahead and find an image that we want to do. So if we're talking about the Dogman facts that you should know, then I probably want to add a picture of Dogman. So I'm just looking up a good picture. So I want to show you this cool tool that we can use. So there is something called a background remover, but let's see how it works with actual like cartoons, because it obviously works in real life if you put a picture of yourself, but maybe it's going to get confused if I add a picture of Dogman. Let's test it out. So to test it out, you go to edit image, and then background remover is part of Pro. Never mind then. We need to find a PNG image of Dogman. So what you want to do is you want to go to Google, look up Dogman, but if you want it to be transparent so that it has no background, you press Tools, Color, and then Transparent. And then all the pictures on Google are without background. So let's take a look. What looks good? You know what? I like this one. Let's copy and paste it in. And yeah. So as you can see, this looks pretty good. And then what you want to do, I see that he's kind of covering up the Dogman logo. So if you don't want that, you go to position and then you send to back. And then I might want to move it up because now the circles are covering him up. And I think this looks pretty good. So now if you want to make it even better, you can add a picture of little Petey. You can add certain things. All I'm going to say is that when you're on phone, the time of the video is right here. So you don't want to really put anything here because then it's going to be covered up and you can't read what it says. But as you can see, I mean, simply by editing some text, adding the Dogman logo, adding pictures of Dogman, then if you don't like this font, you can mess around with fonts. I mean, you can add this one. It doesn't look that good. and now it's like struggling to load for me, maybe because I'm streaming, my internet's bad. But regardless of this, I mean, if we look at this right here, this is a perfectly good thumbnail. Perfectly good thumbnail. And I guarantee you, if you make a good video, if you add a good title, if you add a good thumbnail, just from the purpose of this thumbnail, I think you guys could get like 500 extra views. Because if I got 290,000 from a kind of similar thumbnail, you can do the same thing. So I wanted to show you guys how you can do it. By the way, guys, I see that you guys are having a peaceful discussion in the chat. So I'm going to talk with you guys after this and after I finish the presentation. But yeah, let me go ahead and go to my slides, and let's finish up the presentation. It's the final day, you guys. And yeah. So let me go back to my slides. I was on the free account so that I could demonstrate to you guys. So let me log back in. One second. All right, we are back. So let me present, stop screen, present, share screen. All right, so I have some more settings for you guys so that I can help you guys out. First of all, when you go to post, you want to decide if your video is going to be public, unlisted, or private. So if you don't know what unlisted means, unlisted basically means that your video is private except for anyone who has the link to your video. So if you want to post a video just for you and your friends so that no one else finds it, then that's what unlisted is. Also, YouTube has a rule where you have to tell people if your content is made for kids. So what you want to do is if you're a kid, if your content is for kids, maybe what you're talking about, if that topic is for kids, then you should mark it as made for kids. Or about your channel or the videos that you want to make. What I want you guys to do is to complete the Google form for some extra bonuses and for the chance for your channel to be reviewed in the future. So let me go ahead and paste the link to the Google form for you guys so that you guys can vote in the Google form if you haven't already. All you have to do is tell me a little bit about your channel, what your channel possibly could be about if you don't have one yet, all that kind of stuff. And then you're going to get so many bonuses and the chance for your channel to be reviewed. All right, guys. And I see that a bunch of people are asking for you guys to be my mods. And I just wanted to say that I would love to make you guys my mods. But unfortunately, my mom wants me to only make family members my mods just for security reasons. Because even if I trust you guys, you never know when you could be hacked. You never know when something could come up. Maybe your sibling could come up and they could take your thing. So that's why I only have my sister as a mod. But I appreciate all of you guys who want to be mods. And Wally, thank you so much. But unfortunately, it's not my rule. So yeah, guys, I hope it is a fair rule. And yeah, but honestly, mods don't really have a lot of purposes. I mean, they do look cool. I know that's why you guys want to be mods, but I mean, at least why some of you guys want to be mods. But also, I mean, we don't have that much spamming that like it changes too much. But that's why I only have like one mod. So I did put the Google form in the chat. So let me go ahead and pin that so that it doesn't get lost in the sea of forms and comments and all that kind of stuff. So let me go to my live stream. Okay, so if you guys haven't voted in my Google form in the last couple days, you can do it as well. But it's the same Google form as yesterday and the day before, so you don't have to worry about that if you've already submitted the form. So let's go ahead and move on to the next slide. We're talking about the upload process. So now that you know all about optimization, let's just go over everything. So first of all, you want to go to YouTube and you click the plus button, at least on mobile. That's your upload button. Then you want to select your video. Then you can fill in the title, description, and tags. For some of these features, you are going to need the YouTube Studio app. I think for tags, you're going to need it. And for the description, I believe as well. Then what you want to do is set your privacy and audience settings, so the made for kids stuff. If you want to add a thumbnail, you want to go to canva.com, or you can download the Canva app. The Canva app is just fine for making a thumbnail. And yeah, there's one thing I wanted to say. Oh yeah, if you want to add an end screen, by the way, this is a secret tip. You can only do this on the YouTube Studio website. So even if you're on iPad, you can go to studio.youtube.com, or maybe it's easier on computer. And this is where you can add an end screen. So if you don't know what that is, basically whenever like a video ends, you know how YouTube suggests 2 videos at the end of it? Basically, that's a setting that every single channel adds. So if you want at the end of your video for YouTube to show one of your favorite videos at the end that you made, then you can do that. If you want to promote, like, you can ask YouTube 2 ways to do it. I mean, actually, you can ask them for multiple ways. You can show a video that you really want to show. That's your choice. You can show a video that YouTube thinks is the best for the viewer. You can also show a playlist. You can ask them to subscribe. You can add the little profile picture of yours, and then they just click subscribe. So basically, an end screen is really cool because it gives them the chance, and it gives your viewers the chance to keep watching your channel as long as possible. And obviously, the longer your viewers are watching your channel, the more YouTube rewards you. So that's an expert tip. I'm pretty sure it's only on computer though, or only on the website. So you will have to go to studio.youtube.com, the website. So the next thing you want to do is sit back, relax, and watch the views and subscribers roll in. Obviously, it's never that easy if you're starting out, but honestly, by just being consistent, posting every single week, or trying to make videos every single week, regardless if you post it, you're going to inevitably improve. And that's going to reflect in your views and subscribers. So I just want to have this slide once again to tell you guys and ask you guys if you're up for a challenge. So basically, I know that right now we're talking about tips and what to do. But if you want me to really go hands-on and show you guys how to do it, then I'm going to have a series of workshops and streams and all that kind of stuff going out so that I can help you guys. So I'm still thinking about whether or not I want to have it on this channel or maybe on another channel. So the thing is, if you want to be first on the list, and if you want to know where I'm going to be making these videos and streams and workshops and all that kind of stuff, then I want you to email me, or if you submitted the form, you're also going to be first on the list when something drops. But now, since it is the last day, I want to ask you guys how I can help you in the future. So I want to make sure that I help you guys become YouTubers as much as I can. I said this on day one, but this is my thanks to you guys for helping me become a YouTuber, because I can't do it without you guys. I wanted to say that some of the things that I'm telling you guys, it took me 7 years to learn how to do. Like, thumbnails took me a long time to get good at. And I want to help you guys so that it doesn't take you guys 7 years to learn this stuff. And hopefully I can just speed up your process so that you can get more into creating and skip the annoying and the complicated and all the stuff that no one really wants to think about when they want to be a YouTuber. So I have a poll for you guys. I'm going to set it up right now, and I want to ask what you guys think could provide the best learning experience for you. So do you want a hands-on workshop? Do you want something where I go and I'm like, hey guys, I'm going to be editing a video. I'm going to show you guys how to do this. Or I'm writing a script alongside you guys. I'm showing you guys how to do it like I did with the thumbnail. Or do you want number 2? Do you want more presentations like this? It's kind of like a class. Every couple slides, I engage you guys. I ask you guys the questions. Number 3, do you want a printable? Basically, I email this to anyone who submitted the form. These are easy to use guides that I send to you through email, and they can be guides, checklists, cheat sheets, so many like different designs filled with YouTube tips that I can give you guys and help you out. So you can either print this out, ask your parents to print it out for you, or you can just have it on your phone or your computer as a good reference. And number 4, which I think is the best one, I want to start a club where you guys can join it for free. And it's going to have monthly challenges. It's going to be a community. It's going to have rewards for you guys to have and to keep you guys motivated to learn and improve as a channel. It's going to be such a cool club where you can talk, make collabs, and you can learn from me at the same time. And maybe if we make that club, then you guys can have streams that are exclusive to there. Only in that club can we have all of these workshops. Only in that club can I have channel reviews where you watch your channel. And maybe the club is where I focus on giving you guys YouTube tips. So I'm going to set up the poll and ask you guys to see what you want. So let me go ahead. Oh, welcome, Edson. I just noticed you. And let's see. Which do you prefer? So do you want a hands-on workshop, more presentations like this? Do you want principles? Or do you want to be part of a young YouTubers club? And if you want a combination of everything, all of that is going to be part of the young YouTubers club. But let's see what you guys are saying. I just want to see what you guys are saying. So it looks like most of you guys are saying that you want more hands-on workshops. Once again, all of that is going to be part of the Young YouTubers Club. But I know that some of you guys want simplicity as well. But it looks like most of you guys are saying that you want a club. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and by the way, guys, it's going to be free. Free to join. Obviously, maybe there is going to be in the future, like maybe there's going to be like a membership or something where you can give me like $5 and I can like spend an hour one-on-one with you reviewing your channel. We'll see what to do later if you guys want to support financially. But it's going to be free to join, free to learn, free to talk. Trust me. So yeah, it looks like most of you guys are doing that. And if you want to be first on the wait list for this club, obviously it's not going to be open to everyone. I want it to be like a secret between us, a secret between all of us that want to be YouTubers, like Luke, who says, count me in. Sloandale says, awesome. Leon Lab is excited. Christian is excited. Looks like most of you guys, for you. Looks like most of you guys, Toro ASMR, looks like most of you guys want to be a part of this. So if you want to be first on the list and get like a secret entry into it, I want you to submit the Google form. If you've done it already, you're good. I'll give you the details when it launches and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, Leon Lab, make sure you submit the form. So if you haven't submitted the Google form, which is right above the poll, I want you to do that. So maybe you need your parents' email, maybe you need your email. All it literally asks is, what's your first name, so that like I know who you are. Obviously that's private information. Then it asks, do you have a channel? Do you have any questions about YouTube? You know, that's it. I just want to get to know you and see if you have a channel. So yeah, all you have to do is submit the Google form. And yeah, so I hope that I made you guys excited to join the club. I'm really happy the form. If you ever lose the form or want to do it after the stream, you can go to my community posts and it's always going to have the link to the form somewhere, usually in my announcements. But the next thing that we want to do, and the final thing, is have a Q&A. So since it is the last day, let's go ahead and look at the form. And like I said, anyone who submitted the form gets priority responses. So let's go ahead and view the form and talk about any questions that you guys have, so I can go ahead and answer it. So if I go right here, let's go ahead and check. So it looks like most of you guys did it before. Yeah, so someone said, are there any tips to get views? So honestly, my number one tip for you guys to get views would be to just try to improve something every video. Try to get 1% better every video. Maybe in one video, you could focus on making a script as good as possible. Maybe in the next video, you can focus on having a cool thumbnail. Maybe in the next video, you could try to make your tags better. So with every video, if you could try and go ahead and have something that you improve to stick with each and every video, then by the 5th video, you're going to have a script that you improved. You're going to have a thumbnail that's really, really good. You are going to have tags that you improved. So if you improve 1% every single video, by 100 videos, you're going to be 100% better. So yeah, Prissy, if you want day 4, trust me, if you submitted the form, you're going to have much better than all of this. You're going to be part of the club if you want to join. We're going to have hands-on stuff, principles, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, you guys can ask me any questions if you want it right here, since that was the last question from today that people submitted in the form. But yeah, my number one tip for just getting more views is to try to improve a little bit. So if you want, you can watch the replays of my streams, see what I told you, try to improve one thing. It can be overwhelming, it can be complicated. But if you try to go ahead and fix one thing, then it's going to be fine. Christian says I have to ask my parents because I'm 10. No problem, Christian. If you want, you can just show your parents my stream later on. You can say that this is a community of Dogman fans, and you can say that you just want to submit a Google form so that you can get free YouTube advice from me, and then it's their choice if they want you to have a channel. But Christian, I have something for you as well. At the end of day one, I talked about convincing your parents to let you be a YouTuber. So if that's going to come in handy, watch like the last 20 or 30 minutes of day one if you want, or like skip a little bit, and then you'll find the part where I give you guys like pinpoint advice on how to convince your parents. Wstream, thanks a lot, Andy Wally. Is it a good strategy to play your videos over and over to get views? Well, I think that might be against YouTube's rules, but also it doesn't really help because YouTube can see that like every single view from your address, I'm pretty sure it counts as like one view. So not a good strategy. Who do you think will voice who in the Dogman movie? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know that much about actors. I don't know that much about like DreamWorks voice actors and all that kind of stuff. But I hope there's going to be some interesting people. As long as they fit the role, I mean, they can ask like a random person on the street to voice Dogman. For all I care, as long as he fits Dogman, fits the character, I'm going to be happy. But we'll see the end result. We'll see. Usually DreamWorks doesn't disappoint. Like Kevin Hart is George Harold. That was funny to see, I have to say. I don't know if it fits him that much. I mean, I would say it does. I would say it does. Will Chief and Nurse Lady have a baby in book 13? I could see that happening. Yeah, I could probably see that happening. Though it does look like book 13 is going to focus on the characters' backstories. And in the Meet the Cast, we did see Chief as a little kid. So it depends how the book goes. If it talks about characters' backstories more, it's probably not going to go into present day events. But honestly, I could see it happening. I definitely could see it happening. When is episode 3 of your Dogman series coming out? Well, I have kind of taken a hold on that. I know that you guys liked it a lot. And tell me if you guys really want to see it as well, by the way. And I just wanted to say that right now I'm kind of focusing on Dogman 13 coming out soon and Dogman movie videos coming out soon. So yeah, that's kind of my focus, but I'm going to try to squeeze out an episode 3 if I get the chance to make it. Can you make a Dogman villain tier list in the future? Yeah, I can definitely try to make some tier lists soon. I know that you guys like tier lists, so I can try. What would a day 4 even have? Well, it can have general tips, and it can just be an entire Q&A day if you guys want. But there's so many things that I want to teach you guys about YouTube. Trust me, it's going to be good. Yeah, don't expect a ton of views at the start, but it gets into like a snowball effect. Like I said yesterday, I think, or maybe on day 1, the first 100, from there everything gets easier. I feel like from 10,000 to almost 20,000 subscribers that I have now, I feel like that growth has been the fastest. Very, very thankful. Thank God for that. But I feel like the 10,000 to 20K subscribers, I feel like that has happened really quickly, and it was a lot harder than getting from 0 to 10. It's like Mr. Beast. Like Mr. Beast gets like 1 million subscribers in a day. So I mean, we couldn't even imagine that. So it's like a snowball effect. It gets faster and faster. It's like going down a hill. The link to the forum is right here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see what else anyone is saying. Thank you so much, Ehsan. I really, really appreciate you coming. And I understand that you missed it. Pete Davidson could voice PD. I don't know too much. Like, I know what he sounds like, but I haven't seen him like in action. Like, I don't know if he has been a voice actor before. He probably has. So yeah, that could be interesting to see him as PD. Who do you want to voice? I honestly, once again, I don't have that much knowledge of actors and what they sound like specifically. Like, I know who they are, but I don't know what they sound like that much. But I think Pete Davidson could be interesting as PD. I'm not saying he could be great, but he could be interesting. I don't know. But I think he could pull it off well. Now that I'm thinking about it, he could pull it off well. If I made a Dogman fan game on Roblox, would you try it out? Well, I'm actually kind of interested in trying out Dogman games. So if you make that, if you send me an email, Luke, maybe there is a possibility that I could make a video playing Dogman games. Let's see what else everyone is saying. Every person, even YouTubers, start from somewhere. And yeah, guys, honestly, in my opinion, and that's just normal, you should know that YouTubers are normal people as well. Like the most famous people, they're normal people. They have thoughts just like you. They have stuff to do just like you. They brush their teeth just like you, unless they have like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe they don't. You know what? Maybe Elon Musk doesn't brush his teeth. Maybe he's just like he puts something in his mouth and then it cleans it in like 5 seconds. I don't know. But all I'm saying is that YouTubers are normal people like you. They just have this hobby like you have your hobbies. But if you want to be a YouTuber, I really want to help you guys out. Do you like soccer? Yeah, soccer's my favorite sport to play and watch. You can call it football, sure. I'm European as well, but I just call it soccer because I'm in the United States and I was born here, so that's what I say. Bye just in case. Okay, KD. Thanks a lot, Andy Wally. I really appreciate your support. You've been around for such a long time, since the old days, and I really appreciate your comment. Thanks for the best times, best memories, and thanks for the best content you've made. Thanks a lot. By the way, guys, I'm not quitting. This isn't my final video. This is my final video for this event, for this live stream, but there's going to be videos coming soon. I'm not quitting. Samuel L. Jackson would make a good chief. I heard that. That could be interesting. Kevin Hart could voice Chief. I mean, I think he could, but I feel like Kevin Hart is too entertaining to be Chief. Like, Chief isn't that fun. And also, in the first couple Dogman books, Chief is actually pretty strict. So it would be weird seeing him go from voicing George Harold to Chief. But yeah, by the way, guys, yeah, super chat doesn't work because I turned off ads for this stream right now. I don't want ads to be coming up right now as you guys are on stream because that's annoying. You're going to be delayed, all that kind of stuff. So that's why super chat isn't here right now. Can you make day 4? Well, we're going to have more YouTube related events where I teach you guys coming soon. So if you submit the Google form that I have in the pinned comment in live chat, you're going to be the first to know. If you already submitted it before, you don't have to do it again. Let's see what you guys are saying. Yeah, Chief Jr., that would be cool. That would be cool. And yeah, you guys, Monster Jam fam, we're just about wrapping up, but you can watch the replay if you want later. And yeah, you guys, so ENJ, welcome to the stream. So yeah, you guys, Christian asks, when will the next stream be? Well, next weekend, I'm either going to post, or I guess this weekend, I'm either going to be posting like a Dogman 13 related video if I can, or I'm going to be streaming. So one of those. Thanks a lot, Prissy. All of you guys are awesome as my subscribers. Thomas Middleditch and Kevin Hart will be if George and Harold appear in the movie. Yeah, that's a good observation, Slandale. That's a good observation. Monster Jam, of course, I remember you. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, guys, I know I just said welcome, but with that, I think that we can go ahead and wrap up the stream. We had a great stream today. Do I have a final slide? So I just want to say that today we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun in general. We talked about coming up with ideas, filming, editing, posting your video, making a title and thumbnail and all that stuff. But if you want to continue learning, guys, if you want to continue getting my advice on being a YouTuber, I want to tell you guys, just between me and you guys, since it's live, we're going to make a YouTube club for free where young YouTubers like you and me can join. There's going to be fun stuff, fun slides like this. There's going to be workshops where I teach you guys how to make videos hands-on. I'm going to be showing you guys how I edit, like let's edit a video together, stuff like that. There's going to be channel reviews. There's going to be cheat sheets that you guys can have with quick YouTube tips whenever you're making a video. Like you can say, oh, this has 10 tips. Let's read it before I start editing. There's going to be so many cool things, and it's going to be a free club for you guys as young YouTubers. So this is our secret thing since we're live. And if you want to make sure that you get notified when I do this, if you want to be first in line, if you want to get like a badge over there, and if you want to be like a founder, like a founding member, then I want you to submit the Google form. And it should be the pinned comment in the chat. Is it still pinned? Yeah, it is. It says link to Google form. So if you submitted it yesterday, today already, or on day 1, you don't have to do it anymore. You're already on the list. But if you haven't, make sure to submit it, and you're going to be the first person to get notified when I start this club. So if you lose the form link, you can do it later. There should be a link in the community tab. If you go back a couple posts, I should be talking about the form. You can find it. But yeah, you guys, looks like most of you guys have the link and everything. By the way, if you want to convince your parents to let you have a YouTube channel, there is going to be something about that. If you need your parents' email, you can ask them nicely. You can say that, oh, this guy that I've been watching this channel, he's giving free YouTube tips, all that kind of stuff. But also at the end of day one, like the last 20 or 30 minutes, I talked about how to convince your parents to start a channel. So if you go to day one and you watch like the last 30 minutes of it, you should be able to find a part where I told you guys exactly how to convince your parents to let you have a channel. But in the end, you should respect them and what they say. But yeah, you guys, I just wanted to say that I think that should be just about it. Slowndale, if I pronounced your name wrong, my bad. But yeah, you guys, Ronaldo or Messi? Ronaldo, in my opinion. Both are good, but I prefer Ronaldo. And yeah, you guys, I think that pretty much would wrap up the stream. I told you guys about Young YouTubers Club, which is launching soon. This is our secret. And yeah, you guys, I think we pretty much discussed it all. I hope that I helped you guys in these 3 days. I hope I gave you like a basic understanding. Tell me if I did, by the way, in the chat. I hope if I gave you like a basic understanding of YouTube, kind of getting started. Maybe I cleared the air. Maybe I answered some of your questions, all that kind of stuff. I hope that I helped you guys out. So I think that's pretty much it, you guys. Of course, submit the Google form to be first in line. And that's about it. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. And I'll see you around. Christian, if they say no, then, maybe you'll have to respect what they say. Maybe you're too young. And honestly, now maybe this is your chance to watch and learn, get all the tips that you want. You can tell them, hey, I just want to join this to learn tips about YouTube so that when I am older, then I can be ready to make videos. So, maybe now you're just watching from the shadows. You join the club. You convince your parents to let you join for free so that you can get these tips. And by the way, in the club, there's going to be a video where I teach you guys how to convince your parents again. And yeah, maybe right now you're just getting tips. And then later, you can go ahead and start your channel with all of the knowledge that you have. So thanks a lot, Prissy, Andy Wally, K&D, Slowndale, Zana Pasquale, Leon Lab. Thanks a lot, Leon. God bless all of you guys. Thank God for all the success that I've had. And thanks to all of you guys for helping me get here. Because without those two things, I wouldn't be anywhere where I was today. So thanks a lot to you guys for also helping me get to this level. And now I want to go back to you guys and give you tips so that you guys can go ahead and learn about YouTube. So I hope that I said goodbye to everyone. Zana, Luke, Prissy, I think I said goodbye. KD, M&T USA, Leon Lab, I said goodbye. Christian, I don't want to miss anyone. Toro, goodbye to my sister, I guess, but you're in the room next to me, so it's fine. The Loud House, Charlie, anyone else? The Alt Nation. What kind of video will you make once this live stream series is over? Well, the Alt Nation, sorry that I missed your comment. I'm probably going to be making like more Dogman related videos, but I will also give YouTube tips for growing YouTube channels, but we'll see what happens. Mostly Dogman videos, trust me. And it's okay, Loud House, you don't have to stream. You can just make videos. I don't think I streamed when I was 11, so it's fine. And yeah, I love you guys. I don't want to miss anyone. Poe, goodbye. And I had a great time, y'all. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next one. So make sure to submit the Google form if you haven't already. You're going to be first on the list to know. I know I'm getting annoying by promoting this YouTube club, but if you want to be a YouTuber, the Young YouTubers Club is literally your best bet. Like, that's the most help that you can ever get from me on being a YouTuber. It's inside that club. So if you want to join, submit the Google form, and I'll see you around. Thanks a lot. And I'm too close to this camera for my liking as well.